What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Currently in the crib right now, just hanging out, about to cook some dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Maybe some eggs or something quick. I'm pretty hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, you guys clicked the video. I'm super excited to actually have my new signature deck from Envy right now. You guys saw Reyes' deck. His deck's super good. The color on Reyes' deck is definitely like way sicker than the other one. I think I commented on it. I told him. I know that he tried to get this blue in the beginning because his first signature deck was really blue, and that's what I know Ray for is blue. But I got my signature deck now. You guys see the little shelf that I have here, and this is like my first signature deck. This is the one you guys are familiar with right now. I got a bunch of trophies there, a bunch of good stuff, and I have another signature deck right here. You guys know this one. This is the AOC4. You guys are riding this one. I'm riding it. Well, I was yesterday. No. Well, okay, you guys are watching the video right now. I put the scooter together already, but this is the deck you're familiar with. Before I put it down, polished AOS4, all the specs right there. Been on Envy for over 2 years now, and it's been so sick. It's been super sick. I'm gonna try to set this up. I'm gonna cook eggs and stuff while I talk to you guys. Where's my pan? So I've been at Envy for over 2 years. It's been super sick. They've taken me on tours. They flew me a bunch of places. I've been all over, and I'm able to have an AOS deck. In the beginning, I'll be honest, I remember when Envy first came out with their decks, and I was riding a Phoenix deck, and their first decks were cool because they were really light. But I was like, oh, these things they don't feel solid, they didn't feel like the AOSV3 was a huge improvement for Envy. And I got on Envy right when the AOSV3 came out. So I was riding that deck for a while, and that deck's so sick. I was riding the Max Futures deck, the oil slick one. And that one was sick, that was I remember riding the first time, it was crazy light, it was super light compared to what I was riding before. And I was almost scared a little bit, oh man, this is too light, something's gonna happen. But that thing, those are super strong. And now the AOC4 is out, and to have my name on AOC4 is I don't know, if someone were to pick what's your favorite deck to ride, I would pick AOC4, and then my name's on my favorite deck. So it's so sick to actually have that happen. Now the new decks are out, which is it's a limited edition AOC4. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. I'm gonna just cook this up as I talk to you, and then once I have this cooked, then I'll show you the new deck. So basically, what we're doing right now is that Envy's coming out with new colorways for the AOC4. They're always working on new stuff. We're gonna have another deck later on. It's gonna be a while from now. But for Christmas, for the holiday season, we're trying to give you guys something new, something fresh. And a bunch of the guys that have the decks already are getting new colors, and I saw most of them already, and everybody's color is crazy sick. The last round of colors were cool. They were kind of some of them real close to each other. There was I know Flavia's and Charles, Flavia had black and gray, and then Charles had black, and I had silver. So it's they were 3 decks that were pretty close, to as far as the color scheme. Now the colors for all the riders are completely different and crazy sick. So it's you can't go wrong no matter what deck you pick. I'm just not sure of the sizes yet for everybody else's. Screw you, alright? Huh? I'm not sure everybody's sizes. You guys are gonna know in a bit when the decks come out. Also, I gotta actually concentrate, because you ever cook eggs and then the shell gets in the egg, and you gotta try to get the shell out, but then because of the yolk, you try to grab the shell and it pushes away. But yeah, you can't go wrong with any of the colors. Everybody's color is crazy sick. But I don't know the specs, but I do know the specs of mine. I'm pretty sure Reyes is the same exact specs from what I remember watching this video. So his deck's on the smaller side if you guys want to whip faster. I guess that works, to whip faster. I don't know. Sachi rides a longer deck than me. He can whip faster than me, so I don't even know how that works. My deck. So my deck right now is 83 head-to angle by 4. Drop the freaking GoPro. 83 head-to angle, 4.7 wide by 20.7 long. So the idea for my deck was to like make a deck right in the middle. A lot of people ride really long decks, like 21, 21 and a half, and then you get the guys riding like super short decks, so you can whip faster. And I couldn't decide like I like riding everything. I like being able to try everything at least. Maybe I'm not the best at everything, but I like to be able to have the option of trying different things and trying everything. Obviously, you guys know I like tech stuff, I love manuals. That's like my favorite thing. And having a deck that's like right in the middle, and like the size and the head tube and all the dimensions, that's like super important because sometimes you have a scooter and then like you see someone else do tricks and you're like, oh, I want to have a scooter that's like built for those tricks. Like instead of having two completely different scooters where like you're going back and forth with tricks, you just have one that's right in the middle, and then you can go anywhere and hit any spot and try to do any trick. It's not like the scooter's holding you back. So that was the idea of getting my sick deck, all of those dimensions. So like the deck's like right in the middle. That's like what I love the most. Like a bigger decks really feel good sometimes too because they pop higher, and then small decks feel super good because you go to whip and it's like you can go crazy. But my deck has always felt super good because it's like right in the middle, and it's really good for like really it's good for manuals and stuff. So like that's why I chose the size. And the new color that I have here that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. The new color that I have right here is the exact same specs, the same exact thing. So, oh, I need to dispatch it. Yo. Who am I talking to? Who else? So the deck is the same exact specs. Everything's exactly the same except for the new color. Now this is a limited edition AOS4, so it's not going to be out permanently. There's only so many of these, so your local shop's going to get some. But just remember, if you guys are looking into this deck, when they are available, jump on it if you really want one, because they're not going to be out long. Even if you like not even going to ride it. Like someone told me they wanted one just to have because I don't know. Like it's weird. Like not even saying for myself. Like what if like years down the line, like someone's like, oh, remember when this came out at a certain time? Like only some people have it, even if you're not riding it. Like that's cool. Like I always make sure I keep one brand new for myself, just for the same reason. Like later on, like oh yeah, but they didn't make that many of this, so like it'd be cool to have it just because it was limited. So that's the whole point of this deck is that it's a limited edition. There's only so many being made, just to keep things fresh for the holidays. So just make sure if you guys are looking to any of them, not even just buying like anybody's. If you want these new colors, like I don't even know how many they make them, and it's like for like I don't even know, like a couple months, not even a couple months. Like he doesn't even know, like we don't even know, like you know, it's limited. So like, no, actually, there's one run. There's a certain number that they're making, and once that number is sold out, that's it. So if you guys want your hands on one of these decks, you gotta get it because I'm making sure I keep like 3 for myself. You know, I'm gonna ride one. I'm gonna ride 2, so I'm gonna have one for the flat scoot. And I'm going to have like one brand new that I'm not going to touch and I'm going to hang up on the wall just because they're not making much. So I always try to make sure I'll put on the trophy shelf over there. Told you, when the eggs are done, I'm going to show you the deck. I mean like super plain. I'm like super hungry, but I don't know what to eat. I don't eat something crazy heavy. You can't go wrong with eggs. You really can't. Like any time of the day. It's like cereal too. Like can't go wrong with cereal. Okay. Stand by, guys. Scoot, you're a fiend, man. Always fiending. Always fiending. You're always fiending. I'm just connecting my phone so I can make sure, like, I don't want to film this whole thing and show you guys the deck and then you can't even see it in the footage. Where's the freaking GoPro? Alright, hold up. I'm gonna just connect this real quick. I'll be right back. I think I got it set up pretty good. Ooh. I don't have like a tripod or anything. I'm like standing my phone up. Alright, so I'll eat after. There's no point. You guys have been waiting enough. So I got the deck today, and I got 2 of them because I have 2 scooters. So I'm gonna like build both of them up. One's for flat, one's for the other good stuff. This is the deck you guys are familiar with. You guys know this one already. AOS4. This one has dust on it because I have it hanging on the wall. Still so hyped on this one. I'm sure that shops will still have this one around. I actually don't know how this is going to be around anymore either. Like once this is, I think this is gonna be done too. If you guys are trying to get this one before it's sold out and discontinued, make sure you check that out. But the new one, pretty hyped on this right now. I'm like super excited because it's another color that's gonna go everything. So like I always make sure that the color is gonna like. Imagine your whole scooter is just black, but the deck is this one color, and it's gonna look super good. Same thing with like other colors. Like if you could have an all blue scooter and then put this deck on, it's gonna look good. All right. I'll just show you guys. This is it. This is the new deck. Oil slick. Oil slick's the color. So I actually used to not be a fan of oil slick. I used to think of it as like, all right, oil slick's like the skate park kids scooter color, like because I, like when it first came out and like everybody got their whole scooter like that, you know, like their whole scooter. Yeah, you see my handlebars oil slick because they go with the deck, and I knew the deck was coming out, so I was like, let me just make sure it goes with the deck just to see how it looks. And it looks so sick. All oil slick. Specs are exactly the same. It's literally the exact same deck. Everything's the same except the color. Actually, it's not exactly the same because you have the spacers in the back. Now we have a new spacer system that is way easier and it's not gonna crush. So a lot of times when you have spacers, like almost every deck, there's not one deck out there that the spacers don't crush. After a while, just from tightening your scooter, the deck wants to go in, and then your bearing spacer crushes. Your bearings want to go into the wheel deeper, and then your whole deck crushes, and the deck spacers crush. That's every single deck. This actually looks really, really good. We're like 100% sure that it's not gonna crush, or at least crush that fast. You also have the square dropouts. Let me see if I can show you guys. See the square dropouts right there? Super sick because you don't even have to have them on. You can take them off and you can reload them. Like if you wear these out, you can just throw new ones on, and they're plastic, so it's like it's gonna save your deck, and it's actually gonna grind longer. Like even just a feeble. Like if you can do a feeble grind, it's probably gonna feel so good. But yeah, this is it. Still goes with everything. You can put this on your scooter, no matter what color your scooter is, it's gonna go with it because it's like 10 different colors here. That's really it. You know, these are gonna be available real soon in your local shop. Of course, you can order from Broadway. Broadway Pro Scooters is not international. So no matter where you are, you can order from Broadway Pro Scooters, and we'll make sure we have these decks. How did I cut myself? We'll make sure we have these decks like before anything, before anybody. And we'll be doing a full review on the deck on their channel, obviously before everybody because I got the deck. And we can do a review on that channel, but make sure you go check them out. They're always like, it's all in the descriptions and all that good stuff. You'll be able to see that. But yeah, this is the deck. Super hyped on it. Full oil slick. And it's cool because the graphics and everything, the oil slick is like kind of going through it. So instead of the rose being silver, now the rose is like changing color because it's oil slick. So I'm super hyped on that. You can see that's so cool. That was the whole point of the rose, like not being colored in, so you can like, in case we did change the color, which we did, it looks so cool. I'm so hyped on this. And oil slick will always go with everything. It always looks sick. It'll look really flashy. Like I actually like you see like oil slick in footage and it looks super sick. So I'm really hyped on that. So these are the AOC4 limited. So meaning that there's only so many of these being made and for a certain amount of time, so you better get them while you can. And I'm putting this one on. You guys are gonna see all my clips with it. If you see me in the park, just ask me to ride the scooter. I'll make sure you can just take my scooter and look at it. Head up to your local shop. But I mean, you can just hit up Broadway. Bro's gonna have them. And we'll make sure we have a lot because I work there and I help out there. So like we're gonna make sure we have a lot. Cause a lot of kids like get my decks from the shop because they know like I'm there or that I know I'm gonna build it. And all the custom builders and stuff, I build them. Like me and Saki build those custom builds that you guys use on the builder. So we're gonna do them from there. And that's it. I'm super hyped. This is the old one. This is the new one. Specs are the same. 83 head tube angle, 20.7 long, 4.7 wide, right in the middle for all style tricks. Perfect color for whatever your scooter looks like. No matter what you have, it's gonna look good. And that's really it. I'm gonna get it on. You're gonna see the next videos in the future with this deck, and I'm gonna have a bunch of clips on Instagram. You're gonna see that as well. And that's it. I'm gonna eat my toast with the butter that's soaking through my toast and my eggs. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are excited, or as excited as I am with this deck, because I'm so hyped. And it kind of sucks that it is limited because I know a lot of people are gonna want this deck because of the color and everything. And the specs like right in the middle for everything. No matter what you're riding, you're gonna be able to have this deck and do exactly the same thing. But yeah, hyped. So thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys.